Welcome, folks, to the Ashburn Ice House in Ashburn, Virginia, where we're here to bring you the Heritage Rock Ridge against the Potomac Falls Westfield team. I am excited to welcome you all back and excited to welcome back Bart. Bart, welcome back to the broadcast booth.
Thanks, Andy. It's good to be back. Sorry I missed the last one.
No worries at all. I mean, it was a tie. It was not a win, so you missed a half a game. It was a late comeback, and against that team, given how short our bench was, I kind of chalked that one up as a bit of a win. It felt like a win. They kind of came back and squeaked it out right at the end there, so we'll take it.
Yep, so now Heritage Rockridge is 2-0-2 on the season.
Yeah, I'm putting up the stats here on the standings.
Sitting at third place with 7 points, just behind the team they tied, Independence. The team they're playing tonight, Potomac Westfield, is 1-4-1 in their division. They're in a different division, the North Division. They're in fourth place. They've had a little trouble with their goaltending, giving up a lot of goals, but they've also scored a lot of goals this season, so we'll see. They've, in fact, got almost 12 more goals than Heritage on the season, but they've given up almost 30 more goals than Heritage, so should be interesting. The lead player from Potomac Westfield is Jack Messick. He's got 13 goals in 4 games, so he'll be the one to watch. Number 9 on Potomac Westfield.
Yeah, Jack Messick is a heck of a player.
Teams take the ice for warm-ups. So I think the key to this game will be to get a lot of shots on these goalies to test them early. All of them have save percentages 80% or lower, so a lot of shots, a lot of rebounds, crash the net.
And just a reminder for any of you guys watching at home, if you want to join in the chat, you can. On the YouTube chat, any of the comments that you post in the YouTube chat while we're live, we can pull up on screen. So you want to share your thoughts on the game, you want to say hi to a player, you want to say hi to Bart, just send us a message in the chat and we can pull it up for you.
Well, unless they got some players hidden in the locker room, Potomac Westfield's showing up with about 8 players right now.
Yeah.
And I think there's at least 15, 16 on the Heritage side, so.
Yeah, we have a full bench, I think, tonight for the first time probably all season.
So whenever that happens, the key is to skate them into the ground. I don't care how good you are. If you only got 8 players, you're going to be tired, especially second period, third period. About 30 seconds left in the warm-ups, and then we should be ready to get started.
Billy Stowe, ladies and gentlemen, for you down there by the glass. It's like Loudon Knight's parents' night here down at ice level.
Makes sense. Couldn't get any closer to Heritage High School than the Ion Center.
That's right. Happy New Year, brother.
Okay, looks like the teams are going to their benches. For Heritage, they're probably going to start their goalie Tartaglione, who's started all the games except for one so far this season. And we'll see who Potomac Westfield is going to put in net. It looks like number 88, Kwok, will be the goalie. Heritage is going to start a line centered by Mueller with Christine in the left wing. And here we go. Two centers knew each other, had their sticks turned over for the face-off. Kind of funny. Christine takes the puck. Makes a bad pass, picked up by Westfield. Going back the other way. They shoot it wide. Heritage gets the puck out, picked up by Messick at center ice. Tripped by Christine. This will be an early penalty on Heritage. Heritage touches the puck, and Christine's going to go to the box. Very likely 2 minutes for tripping. And that is the call. So Heritage quickly to the penalty kill. Heritage wins the face-off. Whistle's blown. They're going to do this one again. The second referee was not ready for the draw. Okay, here we go. Heritage loses the draw. Westfield takes it back. Messick on the point. Fires it to the net. Blocked in front by Heritage. Heritage picks the puck up and brings it down. Shoot the puck over the net. Westfield picks it up at center ice. Messick carries in. Takes a hard shot. Saved by the goalie. Puck in the corner. Getty picks it up for Westfield. Makes a nice centering pass, but unable to connect with the player in front. Heritage throws the puck all the way down. Next, picks it up behind his own net. Skates it to center ice. Stopped by Mueller. Westfield regroups to center ice. Turnover to Heritage. Heritage brings it in. Potomac Westfield brings the puck back to Messick on the right side. Makes a nice move. Gets the puck on net. Easy save for Tartaglione. Face off to the left of the goaltender. Heritage wins the puck forward. Mueller, Heritage 2-on-1. Mueller on the left side. Shoots it himself. Nice save by the Potomac goalie. Mueller throws it all the way back into his own zone. Wilkins chasing. Picks the puck up in the corner. Loses it to Potomac Westfield. Potomac Westfield has it now. Let's see if they can set it up a power play. Heritage is able to steal the puck in the corner. Wilkins loses it. Him and Seti fighting for it. Seti takes it around the net. Looking for someone to pass to. Pass misses everyone and goes all the way down the ice. Heritage chasing. Christine out of the box. Gets to it first. Throws to Hong. Fires it on net. Nice save by Kwok. Hong picks it up in the corner, comes out. Backhand, another save by Kwok. And the puck slowly goes to Kwok, who covers it up. About 12:22 remaining in the first. Couple good chances there for Heritage, but the goalie's looking pretty good for Potomac right now. Face-off will be to the left of the Potomac Westfield goalie. Ethan Hong will be taking the face-off for Heritage. Potomac wins the puck into the corner. Picked up by Messick in the corner. Circles around back behind his own net. Throws it to the point. Intercepted by Heritage. Turnover again. Potomac Westfield. Conchar takes it. Tries to dump it in. Unable to do so. And Heritage is able to get it to center ice. That's a breakaway for Heritage. Nice shot by Eid. Top right corner. 1-0 Heritage.
So I got to let you know a little something here about Grayson.
Yep.
He's had 3 breakaway opportunities and not converted until now. He's going to be happy about that.
That was a beautiful shot. Picked the top right corner. Froze the goalie.
Actually, it's been more than 3 breakaway opportunities. He had 2 penalty shots and multiple breakaway opportunities, so he'll be real glad about that one.
I didn't catch it, made the nice pass to him, but it was a good interception to center ice. Throw it up. Potomac Westfield dumps it in. Potomac back to get it for Heritage. He throws it around the corner, intercepted by Messick. 3 Heritage players on him. They fight for it in the corner. Messick takes to the point. Grimes takes it. Back to Messick. Nice pass across. Unable to connect with Seti. Hong picks it up in the corner. Gets it up to Furtek. Furtek, nice pass over to Eid. Dumps it in the corner. Eid's still on the puck. Holding it. Passes the point to Green. He loses it to Messick. He drops it off. 4-on-2 here for Potomac Westfield. But they're unable to convert, and the puck weakly on net. Easy save for the Heritage goalie. Looks like Heritage is running about 2 or 3 centers with different sets of wings. Mueller comes back out of center. Seti picks it up for Westfield, loses it to the other Mueller behind the net. Passes it up to Mueller. He's going to be all the way for breakaway. Allen's coming up. Easy goal for Mueller. Little left-right, top shelf. Same spot where Grayson Eid beat Kwok just minutes ago.
Yeah, they found a weakness there.
Yep. Mueller was able to shield the back checking forward with his left side, then cut across, pulling the goalie and able to pop it back on the right, top right corner. 2-0 Heritage after about 5 minutes of play. Gantos picks it up. Nice check by number 97 on Potomac Westfield. And Heritage is able to get the puck in deep. Potomac looking. Ooh, terrible turnover. Straight to Mueller in front of the net. He dumps it in the corner. Messick picks it up for Potomac Westfield. He's got a head of steam crossing center ice. Coming across, cuts the middle. Tries to throw to Seti. Unable to connect. And the puck is kept in. Potomac Westfield. Heritage intercepts it. Defensive Mueller takes the puck. He's in the corner, throws it out to Gantos, who's hit from behind. Penalty call here on Potomac Westfield. Probably a cross check, but we'll see what the referee's call is. Okay, calls holding on number 97, Seti, Potomac Westfield. Heritage goes to the power play, leading 2-0 with 10 minutes to go in the first period. Heritage will throw out Hong, centering Lamb and D'Angelo in the wings with George and Potomac on the points. Sorry, Furtek on the point. My apologies. Messick beats both players down the ice. Fights off. Conchar picks it up at center ice, passes up to Messick. Taken by Hong. Goes around Messick. He's 1-on-3 into the zone. He goes behind the net, tries to throw it out in front to Lamb. Past George. Messick's now 1-on-1 on Furtek. Hard shot. Nice save by the goalie. D'Angelo packs the puck up ice. Intercepted by Potomac Westfield to dump it in. Hong picks it up. He's going to be moving fast. This is a 3-on-2 if they can make it. Hong easily around the first player. Takes a shot off the post. And into the netting behind the net. Let's see if Heritage can get something set up on the power play in the last 36 seconds here. Really all they had was the one rush by Hong. We're going to have Hong and Mueller out together right now. Mueller. Ooh! Shot on net, tipped wide. Heritage with the puck in the corner. Throws it to Hong behind the net. On the side to Christine. Christine tries to hit. Backdoor, unable to do so. Defense into Hong in the corner. Toes it on net from a tough angle. Potomac Westfield is able to recover and throw it all the way down the ice. Only 5 seconds left in the power play. Maybe time for one last rush. That's it. Power play is over. Seti comes out of the box. Mueller at a head of steam coming down the ice. Skates right past the goalie and curls around. Cycles it down to the corner. Christine throws it back to Mueller. Mueller curls back into the corner. Looking for a pass. Cycles it down to Hong. Hong goes behind the net. Back out to Mueller. Nice play. Puck's fired wide. Hong circles out. Backdoor to Mueller. Just missed it. Hong with the puck again. Fans on it and is picked up by Potomac Westfield. Seti carries the puck down the ice. Nice back check by Christine to steal the puck. Heritage gets it back up quickly to Mueller, who's in all alone on the goalie. Off the post. Good shot. Mueller gets it back to Eid, fires it. And a lazy little shot on net. No problem for Quack. Mueller had a really good chance there. Just popped it off the post on the rush. $7:30 to go in the first. Referee waves off the face-off. Potomac wins the puck into the corner. They battle for it. Messick comes away with it and carries it up ice. It's 3-on-2 for Potomac Westfield. Messick goes wide, beats his man, and fires the puck, deflected by the second defenseman out of play. The face-off here will be to the left of the Heritage goalie. Puck's controlled by Potomac Westfield. Seti throws it on net. Heritage is able to pick it up and toss it out, but is kept in by Seti. Dumped into the corner by Westfield. Mueller fires it around. Lamb is unable to pick it up. Potomac Westfield picks it up behind their own net. Good forecheck here from Heritage. Forces an interception at center ice. Heritage dumps it back in, but it doesn't make it as Potomac Westfield picks it up, carries it down the ice. Kolstad fires it on net, puck's behind the net. Wilkins picks it up for Heritage and comes out of his own zone with a little bit of speed. Cuts to the center, he's got one man left. Fires it, nice save by the Potomac goalie. Score is 2-0 in favor of Heritage. Right now they're out shooting Potomac Westfield by a count of 6-3. Hong wins it back to Furtek. Throws it into the corner. Potomac Westfield throws it back out. He goes all the way down the ice. The referee is saying it went off Furtek, so there is no icing. George picks it up for Heritage. Throws it on the wing to Feipel. He tosses it ahead. Hong unable to pick it up. Potomac Westfield throws it back down. Furtek throws it up to Hong on the right wing. Comes in over the line. Drives to the net. Around the net. Curls in the corner. Stops. Still on the puck. Nice check by Conchar. Hong was unable to get around him. Messick coming down now for Potomac Westfield. Fires the puck. Saved by Tartaglione. Furtek grabs it. Back to Seti. Throws it to Conchar. He tosses in the corner. Messick comes out of it in the corner on his backhand. Tries to fire it on net. The puck's deflected over the net. George picks it up in the corner for Heritage. Tosses it to Hong. Stops behind his own net. And just tosses it out of the zone. Potomac Westfield pick it up in the middle. Seti to Messick. Back to Seti. Fires it. Puck is probably going wide. Mueller picks it up behind his net. He's got a lot of speed. Loses the puck. Gets it back all by himself. Nice play.
Wow.
That was a lot of nice work by Mueller to get it to the front of the net. And it looks like, I think, is that Potomac who was able to come in and get it?
Yeah. Nice control. Brings it back to his backhand and
A little bit of garbage sitting there in front of the net, and he cleaned it up, put that goal in the net. Good job, especially coming from the defensive position. That's a long skate. Really, that play was made by Mueller, who lost the puck, but then got his own lost puck back, was able to get it to the net. Christine takes the puck off the draw. Puck's tossed into the corner. Potomac Westfield picks it up behind their own net, break it out to the right wing. Was unable to get it out. Dunked into the corner by Heritage. Mueller has the puck in the corner. Cycling it around. Cycles it to Green from the point. He loses it. Throw to Gonchar. Is coming down. Nice defense by Potomac. Is able to pick up. Stop that rush. He throws it up the boards to D'Angelo. Is unable to pick up the puck. Stepped around by Potomac Westfield. Number 23 carries it in. He's got the puck in the corner, being harassed by Potomac in the corner. Still carrying the puck. Able to get it out in front. Kolstad with it in front. Pops it out to Grimes at the point. Throws it back into the corner for Kolstad. Picked up by Heritage Potomac. Mueller is now with the puck in the corner. He slows things down a bit and carries it out. Makes a quick little move. Throws it cross ice to Potomac. Throws it back to Mueller. He carries it by himself along the left side. Mueller's got the puck in the corner. Throws it to the point. Shot stopped, blocked in front by Potomac Westfield. Oh, they almost had a breakaway pass, but Heritage defense is able to collapse and prevent that. Grimes now fighting forward in the corner. Messick for Potomac takes it back out to center ice, comes around just on sides. He loses the puck to Mueller, though, who throws it all the way down. He was able to tip it, so it's not going to be icing. They fight for it at center ice. Messick able to pick it up for Potomac Westfield. Loses it in front of his own net. Tried a nice touch pass by Heritage. Unable to get it done. Puck's back to Potomac Westfield. Messick carries it in. Beats his defenseman clean. Tries to go 5-hole. Taglioni was quick and closed it up. But he's able to pick it up. His own rebound around the net. And buries the shot. 3-1 now. And Potomac Westfield picks one up. Like we told you before, number 9 is the one to watch on Potomac Westfield. And really, that was all him by himself. He got lucky, though.
Yeah, he did. I mean, we almost had a goal at the other end right before that, so.
Very bad turnover by him in front of the net, but got bailed out by a touch pass that didn't go as planned for Heritage. Heritage dumps into the corner. Potomac Westfield able to recover, throw it up to center ice. Conchar takes the puck, goes wide. Puck's deflected out of play. Face-off will be deep in the Heritage end, to the right of the goalie.
I'd just like to point out, by the way, that the goal song they just played was massively inaccurate. We're not halfway there. They scored one goal. They're 1/3 of the way there.
Yes.
Technically speaking.
Yes. Heritage picks up the puck in the corner. Throws it around. Nice center ice pass to Eade, who comes in. He's all alone on the goalie. He probably doesn't realize it. Nice shot. Easy save. Back to Hong in the corner. Tries to throw it back out to Grayson in the front. And do so. Potomac Westfield iced the puck. And the faceoff will be back in the Potomac end. This is about the time we're already seeing some of the poor Potomac players breathing a little bit more oxygen than the Heritage players.
Yeah, fatigue is certainly going to be a factor as we get deeper into this game.
Wheeler's going to face off again with Messick. Messick wins it to his D-man in the corner. He tosses it up to center ice. It's a 2-on-2 for Potomac Westfield. 3-on-2 now as Messick is back in the play. Grabs the puck. Nice kick save by the goalie. That puck was wired for the far corner, but the goalie got his leg out. Here comes Mueller with a head of steam. Able to beat the defenseman and just chips it up over the net. He was a little bit close into the goalie by the time he beat the defenseman, so didn't have a lot of room to make a move. Heritage with the puck at the point. Dumps it back into the corner for Lamb. Back out to the point. Unable to handle it. Mueller covers the center ice, passes over to George. George back to Mueller in his own zone. Takes it all the way behind his own net and slows things down. Up on the wing to George. Carries it in. Throws it to Lamb. Back to George. Stolen by Potomac. And they toss it up. And that'll do it for the first period. The score after one, Heritage 3, Heritage Rockridge 3, Potomac Westfield 1. Shots on goal, if they're accurate, which I don't think they are, because I feel like Heritage has a few more shots than 8. But Heritage is listed as 8, and Potomac Westfield have 6.
Do want to take the opportunity to send get well wishes to Mike and Michelle Christine. Chase's mom and dad both homesick. Hopefully they're well enough to be watching the live stream, and hopefully we can bring you a win tonight to make you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, that would be nice. So I think after watching one period of play, Heritage is probably the stronger team, but they really do have to watch out for a few of the players on Potomac Westfield who can make some plays when they get the puck. Obviously, the number one player being Messick, but the captain said he has also been around the puck a lot, so another guy to watch out for. For Heritage, I think Mueller had a really good period, obviously, driving the play, especially with the 1 goal and the 1 assist. And then it was a nice breakaway goal from Grayson Eade in the middle of the frame there.
Yeah, they got to watch out for Grayson on those breakaways. He's always looking for those stretch passes.
Yeah, a lot of nice long stretch passes. I think in the last one there, he didn't realize he had a straight path to the net.
Yeah.
Well, about to start the second period here. Heritage will be going from left to right on your TV screen. Hong wins it forward. It goes straight to Potomac Westfield. He then turn it back over to Heritage. Dump it in. Potomac Westfield passes it back to Messick, who carries it up out of his own zone. Down the left side, cuts across the middle. Still on the puck. Loses it in front of his own, in front of the Heritage net, and the puck weakly slides to the goalie, who covers up. Referee thinks the face-off's on the other side from all the players, and he's the one who gets to make the decision, so the face-off will be to the left of the goalie. Seti wins it back straight to Messick, who fires it high and wide. That looked like a set play for them. Hofert takes it, carries it over the line. Nice check. Chuck still has the puck in front of the net. Fires it, blocked by Potomac. Lamb has the puck for Heritage. Chips it forward. Ooh. That'll be offside. Delayed. Potomac Westfield brings it in. Number 89. Trying to go coast to coast. Can't beat 4 Heritage players. Green picks it up in the corner. Fires it out. Kept in by Potomac Westfield. Then Hong blew a tire as he went across the ice. Mueller skating hard down the left side. Carries it, curls himself in the corner. Cycles it down to Hong, who's unable to control it in the corner. Potomac Westfield recovers, throws it on the boards. Intercepted by Mueller. He's curling around on the left side. Able to beat his man. Then loses the puck to the defenseman. Puck still kicking around in the corner. The other Mueller picks it up. Mueller to Mueller. Mueller, number 16 in the corner, throws it out in front to Wilkins. Nice pass. Easy. Oh! There we go. Goal for Heritage. It looks like Ethan Hong picked up the rebound after what was really a nice setup by Mueller in front to Wilkins, who fired it. Kwok was unable to control the rebound, and Ethan Hong was able to bury home the shot. Score now 4-1 in favor of Heritage. Puck goes back to Mueller, who throws it. Nice pass. Ead unable to control it. The puck goes into the corner. Throws out in front to Furchek, who fires it out net. Nice save by Kwok. Over to Mueller at the point. Throws it in the corner. Furchek in the corner. Cycles it down to Ead. Back, give and go to Furchek. He's controlling. Oh, he's tripped up by number 29. Referee doesn't think so. And the play continues on. Icing on Potomac Westfield. A little bit of line change drama. Referee drops the puck accidentally. There's the real drop. Nice win by Ead, who gets it. Throws a beautiful pass to Furchek. Walks in all alone on the goalie. But goalie was able to see it all the way, so not that difficult a shot to save as it was right in his chest. Like Furchek was trying to shoot it right through the Panther there. He loses the draw to Seti, who carries it up. Puck bounces to the net and slowly rolls in on the goalie. Heritage defense has done a pretty good job at eliminating the danger when Potomac Westfield's coming up ice.
We got a comment here. Says the play-by-play guy sounds like a young Rick Jenneret. Great job, announcers. Definitely not talking about me.
Yeah,
that's you, Bart.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hopefully it's not someone I know. Mueller coming down the left side. Fires it over the net. First picks it up at the point. Puck comes back out to George, who throws it in front of the net. Blocked by Potomac Westfield. Puck's bouncing around in front of the net. And Westfield's able to clear it out. Pertek throws it in. Delayed offsides. That's all clear. Westfield throws it all the way across. Setty's able to pick it up at ice. He's got one man to beat. But Pertek is up for the challenge and easily able to stop it. Oh!
Wow, that was lucky. I mean, unlucky for us, but...
That was they say, throw the puck in the net and see what happens. And that's what Potomac Westfield did there. Threw the puck in the net, a couple of lucky bounces. I think it went off our own player into the net.
Yeah, that's a scrappy goal. Or a scruffy, I should say.
Referees are talking about it being a high stick. So we'll see what happens here. Heritage feels definitely that it's a high stick. They're all standing in front of the net. Usually in these situations,
no goal.
Referees do call it a high stick. No goal. That will also mean that the face-off is...
Let's look at the replay here.
Out.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
98 came in with the stick way above the...
Conchard definitely knocked it out of the air with the high stick.
Yep.
Good call by the referees. They don't get a lot of credit all the time, and that was a really good call. Christine in on a breakaway. We're off the face-off. Nice save by Kwok. Mueller picks it up in the corner. Curls back around to the corner. Tosses it out to the Green at the point. Green loses it. Center ice, but picked up by Mueller. Carries it back in. Out to Boltema. Fires it, tipped wide. Heritage tries to throw it on net, but it's blocked by Potomac Westfield. They pick it up again. And slide it weakly on net. That was Gantos with the shot. Heritage lines up for the draw with Hong at center. Hong loses the face-off. Puck bounces around and throws the net. Hong picks up his own puck, throws it back to Boltema. He beats two players, steps in, and fires it way wide to the net. Puck back in the corner to Hong. Throws it out in front. Shot just wide. Puck thrown back out in front. Potomac Westfield bring it back in. Turnover at their own blue line. And the puck is behind Heritage's net. Hong picks it up. Throws it up to Boltema. Intercepted by Allen on the left side. Boltema recovers, loses it again to Allen. It's a nice battle here at the blue line. Able to get it up to Lamb. He's got no one in front of him. A nice back shot by Kolstad. And Lamb was unable to throw it to Hong, who was wide open in front of the net. Hong picks the puck up back in the corner, comes out in front of that, fires it. Kwok makes the save. Mueller throws it back on net. Kwok decides to keep playing it. Probably not the right decision. Hong takes a terrible angle shot off the post. Hong throws it back in front. And Conchard just ices the puck to relieve some of the pressure there for Potomac Westfield. As Heritage was bringing it on. Questionable decision there by Potomac Westfield goalie to not cover that puck. Clock's still running here. I think the little bit of difficulty. There they go. They stopped it. Volunteers running the clock, so sometimes we get a few errors. They're doing a good job though. Mueller dumps into the corner for Grayson Eade, who throws it back out to the point. Nice move by Potomac. Wilkins. Messick finally picks it up for Potomac Westfield and just fires out to center ice. Wilkins recovers for Heritage. Makes a nice move. Loses the puck in front of his own net to steady. He's able to get a good shot out to Taglioni, who makes a nice save. He picks up the puck, comes in by himself, fires it high and wide. He had an opening there on the top left, it just didn't work out. Wilkins gets the puck, checked off the puck by Potomac Westfield. Out to center ice. Eade throws it across ice to Furtek. Here we go, 2-on-1. Furtek and Wilkins. Furtek unable to make the pass across. Nice defensive play by Hofert. Was able to push it around to Messick. Messick easily steps around the Heritage player, comes flying down the ice. 3-on-2. Nice defensive play by Eade as he's able to steal the puck from Messick. Potomac Westfield still the puck. Steady comes back out. Takes it all the way back out to center ice to regroup. In fact, he's going to go all the way back down behind his own goal line. And here they come. Steady carrying the puck. I think he's going to try to go up the ice and down the ice all by himself. And he has. Throws it out to Allen, who fires it wide. Conchar throws it towards the net. Mueller gets it to the wing. Throws it across to Furtek. It's a 2-on-1. 2-on-2 now as they get back. Mueller carries it in, throws it to Hong. Back to Mueller. Furtek. What a save. I think that was a combination of great save and just kind of both players trying to hit the puck at the same time. I don't think he had been any more wide open for both Mueller and Furtek on the back door. And I think they robbed each other of a goal there.
Yeah, and they have. Still a nice looking pass from Kwok, though.
Yeah.
From Hong, sorry.
Great pass from Hong, but also good. Potomac Westfield has changed the goalies out now. They're going to have Mattson in net. Looks like it's a planned change halfway through the game, which is not uncommon to see here at high school games. Both goalies came out, give both goalies some work. Messick kicked out of the draw. Conchar will take it against Mueller. Mueller wins it forward to an open corner. Carries it out of the corner. Puck comes sliding to the front of the net. Kept into the point by George. Hong takes it. Fires a shot. Scores. Right from the high slot. Can't let Hong get the puck there. He'll probably score half the time with a shot from that distance with a little bit of a screen in front. 5-1 now, Heritage, with 7 to go in the second. Referees having a discussion at center ice right now. Wonder what they're talking about. I'm sure they're not trying to figure out who got the second assist because usually that's not a big deal for them. But here they go.
I think he was asking where he gets his moustache cream from.
Yeah, it could be. Potomac wins the draw. And are able to recover in their own zone. Messick carries the puck up. Comes down 1-on-3. Takes a shot on net. Easy save by Taglioni. 89 throws it in front of the net for Potomac. Allen at the point. Fires it back on net. 2 good saves by Taglioni. Messick turns around, fires it. Another save by the Heritage goalie. Hong finally recovers in the corner. Unable to get it out, though. Potomac Westfield throws it back in the corner. George picks it up, fires it around to Mueller. Mueller throws it cross ice to Hong. Comes inside. Christine holds up at the line. Hong's in all alone on the goalie. Tries to chip it in, but throws it well over the net. Hong in the corner. Tries to throw it to Mueller. Goes to George at the point. Fires into the corner. Mueller back out in front. Just unable to put it in is Christine on the back door. Mueller again, fancy footwork. Throws it back into the corner. Hong's got it up. Throws it in front of the net. Potomac Westfield recovers at their own point. They try to throw it across, but unable to. Mueller intercepts it and brings it back in for Heritage. Loses the puck. Messick picks it up. And he comes back down. 2-on-2. Beats his man. Gets a nice shot from the backhand. George picks it up in the corner for Heritage. Throws it around to the point. Hofer keeps it in. Vertek able to get the puck up. Pass it up to Mueller. Comes in down the side. Loses the puck. Regains his own thing. Gives it to Hong, who's now in front of the net. Forward to back and tries to throw it back to Mueller. Unable to pick it up. Hofer picks it up in the corner and brings it out for Potomac Westfield. Tries to hit a stretch pass that just doesn't connect with Seti. Heritage picks it up. Turn it and gets it out to center ice. Lamb's on a breakaway. This is a 3-on-0, folks. And Lamb buries the puck. No problem whatsoever. And these are the kind of things you expect to see with a team that's very tired. Not covering guys. It's a long change right now for the Potomac Westfield, so that means their bench is very far from their own goalie. So they got caught in a change there as somehow 3 Heritage players got behind them. Lamb seems very happy with that goal. Good for him. 6-1 Heritage. Seti brings it in, loses the puck. Kolstad picks it up from Potomac Westfield. He's fighting with him on the side. Out to Messick, back to Seti. Seti throws it into Messick. Ooh, throws a nice save for Taglioni, able to get over there. Messick throws it back down to Seti, who fights for it. Heritage finally recovers in front of their own net and is able to push it out of the zone. Messick recovers for Potomac. And center ice turnover to Eade. He's coming in all alone and buries it again. That's 2 goals on 2 breakaways for Grayson Eade tonight. Looked good as he put it low, just above the right pad. And that'll make it 7-1 Heritage with 4:19 to go in the second. Again, it just looks like Potomac Westfield is kind of getting tired. And Heritage is smartly stretching the ice on them, and if they keep doing that, I imagine we'll be seeing a few more breakaways tonight. Hong's going to center Feitball and D'Angelo now. The battle for it at center ice. Hong picks it up, chips it out. Seti recovers from Potomac Westfield. Carries it in. He's now 1-on-1. Beats his man. Throws it across the Hofer. What a save for Taglioni! As he's able to get across on a beautiful pass across the ice to Hofer. Puck now bounces in front of the net and into the corner. Heritage picks it up. Hong tosses it off the boards. Here goes D'Angelo. Oh! Toe pick at center ice. Got a little excited there. Messick picks it up again. Carries it out for Potomac Westfield. Comes down the right side. Fires it. Nice save for Taglioni, who's played really well tonight. Messick again in front. Another save for Taglioni. Here comes Heritage down the ice. Wilkins with the puck. It's knocked off by Matesky. Picks up his own puck behind the net. The Conchar takes it up ice. It's 2-on-2. He throws it into the corner. Mueller rides him into the boards. And the puck kind of comes to the front of the net, slowly from behind the net. Again, if you were to believe the shots on goal are actually 17-16, it has Potomac Westfield out shooting us right now. But the scoreboard is 7-1, which also speaks to what we were talking about earlier, that the save percentage hasn't been too high this year for Potomac Westfield, so continuing getting shots on net will probably lead to more goals. Heritage wins the puck into the corner. George picks it up. Throws it up on the boards to Vertek. Throws up to Christine, who again is in all alone. Across to Mueller, who slides it home very easily. Again, 2-on-1. Again, Potomac Westfield just can't get back. And Heritage made that look easy.
Yeah, I got to give some props to Chase Christine there, because that was the perfect play.
Yep.
You know, a lot of kids at high school, they would have taken the shot, but that was the right play there. Nice one, Chase.
Correct, yeah. A beautiful pass by Christine, who really deserves credit for the goal. And then, Mueller just forehanded backhand easily behind the goalie. Really didn't have much of a chance sliding across on a play like that. Mueller picks it up at center ice for Heritage. Curls back, throws it across to Furtek, who has it in his own zone. Throws it back to Mueller. He comes up. 3-on-2 now for Heritage. Mueller takes it by himself and ramped out of play by the Potomac Westfield defense. So 8-1 now, Heritage, with 2:17 to go in the period. Hong centering Lamb and Gantos. Gantos fights for it in the corner, picked up by Hong. Takes the corner, throws it across the ice, no one home. Lamb throws it back into the corner, picked up by Messick. Throws it up to Potomac winger. Centers it, Messick picks up the puck, tosses it in the corner. Controls it for Potomac in the corner, comes back around. Still on the puck. Finally loses it to number 45, Lamb. What a flip pass to 88 Lamb, who's in all alone. Nice save by Matson for Potomac Westfield. That was a really great pass. Seeing what a lot of the pros do now, just kind of chipping it up over the defense. Messick takes it back from Westfield. Cuts in. That was definitely offside. A good call by the referee. As number 89, I think Iltechki, that's a difficult name for me, is pleading his case, but to no avail as he goes to the bench. .111 to go in the period. Ead centering D'Angelo and Feipel with Potomac, and I think it's Green on the other defense. Ead throws it up to D'Angelo, takes it, cuts in across net, throws it to the back corner for Ead. I don't know who scored that.
Let's have a look at the replay.
I think they're going to say D'Angelo got that goal. Ead's trying to say he didn't touch it. He certainly passed that puck into the net, but you know what? He'll take it. And Heritage goes up 9-1.
Wow.
That will definitely be D'Angelo's first of the year if it stays for him. Yeah, D'Angelo came in, cut over the line, and looked to hit Ead streaking back door, and the puck just kind of went in the back corner of the net. Not sure if it got deflected or not, but I think that's what they said. Then he picks it up from Potomac Westfield and brings it over the line. Wilkins watches him, pushes him into the corner. Ead picks it up, cuts across center ice. It's 3-on-1. As Hofer picks it up from Potomac Westfield, turns back around. Gonchar tips it in, picks up his own dump in, comes across behind the net, tries to wrap around. Puck pops out. Nice save by Taglioni. Milteshki takes it and fires it, but deflected out to center ice by Feipel. Milteshki picks it up, throws it across to Hofert, who then throws it in, but he was behind the red line when he did so. It'll be icing, and the puck will go all the way down. With 14 seconds left in the period, offensive zone faceoff for Heritage. And Heritage is going to leave this line out to finish the period. Ead centering D'Angelo and Feipel with Wilkins and Mueller on the point. Wilkins taps Ead in the back, probably asking for a pass on this faceoff. We'll see what happens. And the puck goes straight back to center ice. Mueller recovers for Heritage. Makes a nice curve. Able to get the puck out. 5 seconds to go in the period. And that'll do it. After 2 periods of play, 9-1. Heritage in the lead. And if you believe it, the shots are even at 18-18.
Yeah. Now, at what point in high school hockey do we get a running clock? What does the differential have to be? And do we even get a running clock at high school?
That's something I would love to know, and I don't.
Maybe someone in the comments is smarter than us and can let us know.
CBHL, it's usually 6, and 10 goals would be a stoppage and play. We'll know here in about 2 minutes or so whether or not it's a running clock or not.
We've had a running clock a few times during this game, but that was quite by accident.
By accident. Again, the parent volunteers do a great job keeping things going around here. And
yes.
If we lose 3 seconds every now and then, I think we'll all be okay.
Yep. I don't think it's going to change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, it's not. This game could be a lot closer. Taglioni has really made a lot of good saves.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think it would be, 9-9 close, but you put the goaltenders on different teams. It might be like a 6-4, 5-3 type game, to be honest. But
and all props to these two guys at center ice here. I mean, these guys especially have been doing a lot of heavy lifting for this team, and they've put the boys in red under threat on quite a few times here.
Yeah, problem is they can't just. When they make the rushes and then they just can't get back like they would, they probably both want to get back, but just can't skate with 8 guys. So, Again, it seems to be a lot of discussion going on here at center ice for a 9-1 game. I'm really not sure what they're talking about, but a lot of issues. Hey, well, looks like we're ready to go. Messick's still getting some last-minute advice from his coach there on the bench. Again, a lot of discussion for a 9-1 game, so I always like to be on the ice to know what's going on, but they're ready to go. Christine picks it up, brings it into the corner, carries it behind the net. All the way out to the top. Drops it for George, who just tosses it weakly in front of the net. Picked up by Hoffert, who's able to continue out to center ice. Carries it in over the line. Drops it to Seti. And looks like it's going to be a tripping call on Hoffert. Or high stick, maybe?
High stick, I think.
High
He's
stick,
holding
yep.
his chin, yeah.
Yeah, high stick.
Yep.
Sorry. Obviously wasn't intentional, but you got to control your own stick, and Heritage will go to the power play here. That penalty took place right in my line of sight where the camera's in my way.
Oh, in your blind spot.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is the camera saw it, and we got a replay of it, so it was legit.
Yeah. For those of you who are at home and not the ring, which is probably most of you, I have a tough time seeing to my right because sometimes the camera's in the way, so I got to try to walk around quickly and.
Yeah, you're definitely getting your steps in today,
yes.
Bart.
Thank goodness, because I had a couple slices of pizza before I came to the rink, so I could really use to walk those off.
There you go.
Probably a few too many cookies for Christmas, too.
Yep. Didn't we all?
Seti carries it up from Potomac Westfield, comes down the right side, tries to beat his man Green. And again, there's just no help for Potomac Westfield as Heritage comes back. Turnover at the blue line. Furtek is able to keep it in. Christine. Back to Furtek. Makes a nice move. Tosses it behind the net to Mueller. Picks it up on the far wall. Throws it to Furtek, who's all alone. He throws it on the net slowly. Potomac fires it. Nice glove save by Kwok, who's come back into the net for Potomac Westfield following the intermission change. I'm guessing the Potomac Westfield coach wasn't happy with the goalie. It's kind of weird to put a goalie in halfway and then take him out.
Yeah.
Especially in a 9-1 game. I think it's unlikely they're coming back, but maybe they just want to play longer. They're afraid going to get to the 10 goals, right? They'll stop the game. Yeah. Messick carries it out. Short-handed for Potomac Westfield. Cuts in. Fans on the shot, able to pick up his own fan and throw it up. Green fires it all the way down the ice for Conchar. Picks it up at his own blue line. Throws up to Seti, who loses it to Hong. Hong comes around, tries to step by Messick, who sets it up for Seti, who's able to pick it up, come across. Green able to stop the first player, and then Messick fires it behind the net. Conchar controls for Westfield, who's still on the penalty kill. Finally picked up by Heritage. Thrown up to Lamb, who almost has a breakaway. Allen gets back from Potomac Westfield, is able to fire it back up to center ice. Hong has it, waiting for Lamb to be back on side, brings it in over the zone. Cuts around his man, fires it off the shoulder of Kwok and behind the net. Hong picks it up, back up, throws it across the green, who steps in, looks for Lamb in front, aiming to hit him. And Messick picks it up. Messick has one man to beat, but he's unable to as Wilkins picks up the puck. He's picked up back to Messick. Tries to cut in to the zone. Picked up by Seti at the top of the slot. Fires it on net. Nice save for Taglioni. And Heritage picks it up. Green has the puck now. Looks up ice. Touched by Lamb. Wave off the icing. Kwok picks it up. Throws it up the corner. Nice save by Gonchar.
My goodness.
Goalie came out of the net in the corner. Threw it up. And then Grayson E was able to fire it in, but Conchar made a hat-trick saving play for Potomac Westfield.
Yes, he did.
He picks it up, tosses it off the boards to Wilkins, who loses the puck. Back to Wilkins, who picks up his own garbage. Cuts it across. And Potomac Westfield recovers, gets it to Seti at center ice, who comes in, drops it to Messick. Back to Seti, but intercepted by D'Angelo, who fires it off the boards to Wilkins. And icing is the call. Wilkins is trying to say that he touched it, but referee is not believing him, as they usually are wont to do. Probably see plenty of these stretch passes as few of the Heritage players start to cherry pick, and they know the Potomac Westfield players just aren't going to be able to get back. And Potomac Westfield's probably going to be cheating a little bit to try to get a goal or two to get back in this game, even though they are down by 8. Potomac wins the puck back to, who shoots it into the back of Messick. He didn't like that. Wilkins tosses it up off the boards. And they throw it right to the point. Wilkins walks in all alone, fires it off the blocker of the Potomac goalie. Up the boards to Messick, was unable to recover. Mueller picks it up, stops behind his own net, throws up to Feipel, who takes it, tries to throw it up to Wilkins, unable to do so. Mueller takes it and fires it. Wilkins at the point, fans on it, but it does somehow float in front of the net. Eade picks it up, back to Wilkins, fires it again, off the post. Potomac Westfield throws it up to Messick, who's now 1-on-3. Loses the puck to Eade. Takes it. Intercepted by Gonchar. Brings it in over the line. Tosses it to Messick, who fires it wide left. Mueller picks it up at center ice. Comes in over the line for Heritage. Cuts to the middle. Curls back around. Keeps it in the zone. Loses it to Gonchar. Throws it back to the center ice. They battle for it at center ice. George picks it up. Continues the battle, curls around, he's able to dump it in. Kwok picks it up, tosses it up the boards. They fight for it at the line. Gonchar's able to give it to Messick. Messick now comes in down the right side, fumbles the puck a little bit, curls to the corner. Tries to hit Hofer backdoor, unable to do so. Christine now gets the puck in over his own zone. Over to Mueller, back to Christine. Mueller trying to return the favor from earlier in the game. Christine just unable to throw it in the open net, just tossing it wide. Potomac Westfield now dumps it in. Vertek back to pick it up. Tosses it back in the corner. Messick's there, though. He picks it up behind the net. Thinks about it, Michigan, but decides not to. And referee blows the whistle.
That's off a
as the net came off. Not sure how that happened, but there was a little bit of a battle in front of the net. 9:33 to go in the game. Heritage continues to lead 9-1. Face off to the left of the Heritage goalie. Hong wins it back. Green fires it around. Got his mixed up. His land went the wrong way. Potomac Westfield's able to keep it in the zone. Hong picks it up. Heritage is 2-on-1. Hong and Lamb. Hong looks, and fans on the pass. Halford picks up from Potomac Westfield, but throws it straight to Green at center ice. He then passes it over to Lamb, who gets it over to Hong. Hong looks back in front of the net, throws it to Lamb, who's able to get a shot on net. Nice save by Kwok. Puck still loose. Referee blows the whistle. Hong just looked, and then when he went to make the pass, just fanned on it. Seems like he knows Hofert. They're having a good time out there on the ice.
Yeah.
Hong and Messick to take the face off. Hong wins it back to Green, who takes it in. Throws it down to Hong, who fires it off the shoulder of Kwok into the corner. Hofer recovers from Potomac Westfield. Tries to get it out. Still on the puck. Hofer throws it to Messick, who loses it to Green. Thrown all the way back to Seti, who recovers. Hong then takes it down the left side. Cuts the center ice. Loses the puck. Gains his own. Seti now picks it up. Takes it behind the net for Westfield. Coming down the ice with a little bit of speed. Right up center ice. 1-on-2. Tries to go all by himself. Easy save for Taglioni. Green fires it around. Tipped by Potomac defense and back into the zone. Green now has the puck. Throws it across to Motema. Picks it back in the corner. Back around to Green. Under the recovery. Ede takes the puck off the boards. Kept in by Potomac Westfield. Messick now comes down off the wing. Fires. Tries to go 5-hole. Goes through the goalie's legs but behind the net. Seti on the side. Mueller with the puck in the corner. Coming around the outside. Throws it to Beltema. Heritage finally recovers. Cross slice to Ede. He brings it up to his stick. Throws it into the corner. It's a 3-on-1 to see if he gets it in front of the net. There it is. Mueller unable to control the puck in front of the net. Mueller now with the puck behind the net. Passes across to Ede, who kicks it into the corner as he tries to pick it up to his skate. Cycles it down to Mueller. He throws a blind pass to center ice, intercepted by Messick, but it bounces right back to his stick. He comes in, curls around the net, out to Ede, fires again. Man, he's trying for that hat trick.
He is.
Green throws it in front. There's Pipo. There's Beltema. He fires it in. 3 or 4 good saves in a row here by the Potomac Westfield goalie. And Seti comes down the ice with the head of steam. He seems like he's been on the ice for 4 minutes, so as the play is offsides, as Messick took one step in, as Seti made a quick move at the line, which caused his teammate to go offside. .6:48 to go in the game. I think Heritage is pretty comfortably in the lead right now. Mueller wins it forward. Tries to get to Ede. Picks it up himself. Goes in all the way. Tries to stick handle around. Messick now has the puck coming down the ice. Steps in. Takes a nice pass to Gonchar. Is unable to corral it in front of the net. Mueller throws it across to Ede, who comes in. He's looking for his help. Drops it off to Mueller. Tries to throw it back to Ede. They're really looking to get Ede the hat trick.
They're trying to get him the hat trick.
It's definitely what's going on right now is Mueller's passing up a lot of shots himself, trying to get over to Ede. It's not a bad thing to do in a 9-1 game. Messick now with the puck in the corner. Throws it off the side of the net. Conchar picks it up for Potomac Westfield. Throws it across to Hofer. Is unable to hold the puck. Picks it up himself. Cuts in between 2 Heritage players. Cuts across the net and loses it. Gonchar picks it up. Puck kind of just sits there in front of the Heritage goalie as they fight for it. About 5:49 to go in the game here. It looks like Heritage has put some of their offense on defense and some of their defense on offense. As we see Furtek moving up the left wing and D'Angelo moving back to right defense. Nope, they're not doing that. Just a face-off lineup. I have seen a few of the offense together. Christine takes the puck in to the left side. Picks it up in the corner. Throws it out to no one in front. Seti picks it up for Westfield. He comes back down the ice. I think I've said Seti brings the puck down the ice like 50 times this game. Because he is. He's always carrying it down the ice. The problem is he's usually one guy or one on three, 2 on 2. It's just no one's getting up there to help him. It's usually either Messick or Seti just coming down the puck. D'Angelo picks it up, passes it across to George, who misses the pass. He finally gets it, cuts it across. Christine now into the corner for George. Allen throws it up to Seti again in the center of the ice. Furtek's there. Solid defense, takes it. D'Angelo throws it over to Hong and comes down the right side, loses it to Conchar, passes it up to Seti, who is again 1-on-2 versus the Heritage defense. Tries to make it around, throws it out in front. Messick unable to pick it up. Messick now recovers, throws it in behind the net to Seti, who loses it to Furtek, who in turn loses to Hoffos, throws it back to Seti. Seti holds it to the corner, looking for someone in front. Unable to find anybody, curls back around, still on the puck, throws to Messick in front, who's quickly collapsed down by 3 Heritage players and loses the puck. Pops out to Hofer and throws it backdoor to Seti. Nice save by Taglioni. And Heritage gets it out. D'Angelo coming down the right wing. Throws it away to Potomac Westfield. Seti picks it up again. That's offside as Messick steps in about a half step too early. 3:50 to go in the period. And the game, most likely.
Yeah, that last sequence was outstanding goaltending there from Taglioni.
Yeah, he's played great. Only giving up 1 goal, unfortunately, and that was in the first period. Otherwise, we won't be talking about a shutout right now.
Yeah.
The Potomac Westfield team must be gassed right now.
Yeah, you think so. And it's late, too. Late in the day.
We'll see. We'll see if Heritage tries to him down. Here it is, Lamb again on a semi-breakaway. Nice play by Allen to get back. Gantos in the corner. Throws it back behind the net for Furtek. He's unable to recover. And Potomac Westfield just ices the puck. Faceoff will be back in the Potomac Westfield zone. Lamb will take the draw for Heritage Rockridge. Hofer picks it up for Potomac Westfield, chips it out to center ice. Messick picks it up. 3-on-1 for Potomac. Off to Gonchar. Another good save by Taglioni. He's really reading the puck well right now. And slid over to make that stop. Lamb gets the puck, tries to throw it in front, loses it himself. Allen recovers from Potomac Westfield. The puck comes out of the zone. Furtek takes it, tosses it back to Gantos. Picked up by Conchar from Potomac Westfield. Brings it in over the line. Takes it around into the corner. Throws it in front of the net. Furtek intercepts it. Gonchar recovers. Tosses to Messick. Back to Gonchar. Picked up by Botoma in the corner as Gonchar loses it. They fight for it in the corner. Gonchar recovers and then promptly throws it out to center ice, where it's recovered by Messick. Messick's going to a little bit of speed here. He tries to go 1-on-4. He beat the first 2, but he couldn't beat the last 2. And Hare just throws it back down the ice. And Seti just fires it out of play. Luckily, that's not a penalty here in high school hockey. 2 minutes to go in the period. 9-1. Heritage Rockridge leads Potomac Falls Westfield. Mueller and Ede talking about how they're going to get Grayson his third goal here. We'll see. We'll see if it works out. A lot of discussion. And he probably loses the face-off immediately to Messick. Messick's now coming in, down. Tries to shoot it low on the outside. Picked up by Mueller, number 2. Seti steals it to center ice. Comes back in. Tries to make a move. Does. What? That was probably the nicest play I've seen all net. As Seti made a gorgeous move and just put it off the post. Wilkins back the other way for Heritage. A lot of dangling going on right now. Not a lot of defense, to be honest. There's Ede. Throws it across. Almost intercepted by Holford. Picked up by Holford. He's got a breakaway. Cortelio comes out. Nice shot by Holford. Yes, Potomac Westfield celebrates with 1:19 to go. A lot of celebrations for a team that's down 9-2, but they'll take what they can get.
It probably feels good after quite a drought of goals there for quite a while.
It does feel good. They really are living on a prayer right now with 1:18 to go.
But again, they're definitely not halfway there.
Yeah, they're not halfway there. They're only too nice. Nice pass in front for Christine, who fires it off the pad. Good defense by Mueller to step up. Wilkins takes it. Mueller throws it down the ice, and it's going to roll down for icing. Sometimes the rolling puck gets you. There's no way the puck's getting down there with all the snow on the ice, but it turned over and rolled all the way down. Face-off will be back in the Heritage zone. So race to check Leone. 50 seconds to go in the game. Face-off won by Heritage. They give it away. Puck hops out to center ice, though. And Potomac Westfield throws it back in on the laid offsides. They recover. Conchar now in on the forecheck. George loses the puck to Conchar. Picked up by Messick. Who backhands it. And Conchar backs it in. 9-3. 30 seconds to go. I noticed probably about 5 minutes ago that Heritage kind of stopped playing.
Yeah.
And I don't really think Potomac Westfield has started playing any harder, but they've been playing pretty hard the whole game, and when Heritage slowed down, especially on the back check, not really trying to get back, these are the kind of things that happen. So the score on the paper will look a little different tomorrow than what we have here. Hong with the puck in the corner. Throws it all the way out to center ice. 17 seconds to go. George recovers in his own zone. Passes it back up to Mueller. He loses it to Conchar at center ice. Messick picks it up. 4 seconds to go. And that'll do it here at the Ashburn Ice House as Heritage Rockridge wins 9-3 after a little bit of fireworks from Potomac Westfield at the end of the game.
Yeah, again, a lot of credits number 39. I think he did an outstanding job in this game.
Yeah, even those last 2 goals were not his fault.
No, they weren't.
And, Heritage Rockridge really has had defense as the hallmark of their season. In 4 games, they'd only given up 10 goals, which is not very many for high school hockey. And then today, really only 1 to the last 50 seconds of the game. So 5 games, call it really 11, 12 goals. Usually you can win hockey games in high school with giving up less than 3 goals a game. So hopefully that's something we can keep going forward.
Yeah.
If Heritage Rockridge is going to continue on Yeah, Heritage Rockridge remains undefeated in the season.
Yeah, that's true.
3-0-2.
Two ties, but no losses.
Correct. Again, always nice to see at the end of the high school games. There's a bunch of players that know each other.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack Messick is a popular kid. He knows just about everyone probably on this team.
Yeah, I'm guessing he played for Ashburn before he went to Little Caps, would be my guess. Seeing how he knows half the Ashburn
That's right.
teams. Yep. Makes sense. Huh. And looks like the Lamb and Quack know each other.
Yeah, I think they're related, actually. I think Grayson had told me once before that they're cousins, maybe?
They look very similar to each other, so I will go with the related. Maybe that's why Lamb was so excited to have scored on
I'm sure, yeah, that
now,
would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So now it makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
I think that's about it for tonight. Thank you for those that listened, and I think Heritage's next game is against Tuscarora, Loudon
That
Valley?
sounds about right. We're back, Tuscarora, Loudon Valley, 9:30. We'll go live for 9:25 for that one next Friday, the 9th.
The interesting thing here is that Potomac Westfield's next game is also against Tuscarora, Loudon Valley, just a week later.
Okay.
So
All right.
there you go.
All right. Well, thank you, Bart. Appreciate having you here again tonight. We'll maybe see you on the 9th for that game at Ion.
Yeah, I should be there for the 9th. If we got a game on the 16th, well, we won't be there for that.
Okay.
Might be that'll be an interesting game because anybody who's playing club hockey is probably going out of town for Martin Luther King weekend.
Yeah, I think we might even be gone for that weekend, so there might not be a video that weekend.
Yeah, so.
I think we're up in. I think we're going to be up in Providence, Rhode Island.
Yes, you're in Providence, we're in Tampa, and that means that a lot of these kids are also on these same tournaments. So it'll be interesting to see if we can field a team. Anyhow, especially in Yorktown is the #1 team in the division, so that would have been a good game to be at. But
Yeah.
that's what high school hockey's all about.
That's right. Yep, that was the adversity that faced Potomac Falls Westfield tonight. Pretty short bench for them.
Yep.
We'll have that, it looks like, on the 16th. All right, well, thanks again, Bart. Thanks, everybody at home. Appreciate your comments. Oh, we got some extra comments here that I didn't pull up. Coach Sanders for the win. Great job plays. Yeah. Smitty always does an outstanding job, as do all the coaching staff, all
Absolutely.
the volunteers, and everyone. Appreciate everybody's support. And thank you guys all for watching at home on Creative Underground Life. We will catch you again next week. Until then, take care.
Thank you.